Hey guys, it's Goldie, and this is kind of a new video that I had an idea to do, and there's this YouTuber that I watch, actually going to his live stream, Slyce, and I just thought this would be the perfect person to do this out on. And I'm sorry, the audio is a little weird. I mean, he kind of sounds like he's in a box talking, but I had some problems with my TeamSpeak servers. Discord was not working right. I don't know. It was just not going well for me. But this was a lot of fun to record, and I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. So, hope you guys enjoy. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my first gaming interview. And today I am joined with Home Slyce, Mr. Canto Slyce, and yeah, we're gonna do just a little question and answer session to him, and we're gonna learn a little bit more about him. So, Slyce, are you ready, man?
I think I'm ready.
Okay, so my first question is, could you tell me a little bit about your YouTube, like what you post, how you came up with the name Slyce?
Well, I'll go ahead and start with the name thing. I was actually in Florida last year, or a little bit over a year ago. I was in Florida, and at the beach I was staying at, there was a pizza place. It was like a restaurant, but it was more like just kind of a pizza bar. And the name was actually Slice with a Y, and I thought that was kind of cool. So then, whenever I was thinking of a name, it just kind of popped in my head, and kind of went with that. But about the actual channel, I post varying things from Rocket League to Minecraft, and I plan to do some other games, and I live stream and a bunch of different things.
Pretty dank live stream, if I may add that in. And my next question for you is, can you tell me a little bit about your YouTube past? Because you had said in your live stream that you had had a few channels before that, and you said that this has been your most successful one of all.
Yeah, I've pretty much had some form of a YouTube channel ever since I was probably around 9 years old or so. I've went from channel to channel. This is obviously with the sub count and everything. It's the most successful channel I've had, and it's the channel that I plan to stick with. But I've had channels ranging from just random things that I'd record with a flip camera, or random things I'd record with a phone. I mean, I even had one of those old cringy gaming channels where you would record the TV with like an old camcorder. I had one of those. Um, I've pretty much just had tons of channels. I've had two actual, like, real channels where I did other PC games and stuff like that. A lot of them I'm not gonna release the name just because some of the videos on there they're still up and everything, so I don't want to release the name. But
I
I've
understand.
had channels pretty much forever.
And it's funny how you said that you used to record things with like a flip camera. I mean, I used to do those kind of things for school just as a joke, like, yeah, and I know, and you said at 9, so you're gonna have like Slice Junior, like you got to start young doing YouTube, boy. And my next question is more about you. So, what is your favorite school subject?
My favorite school subject is kind of hard to. I don't know. Maybe I'd probably say science, but that also depends on the teacher. I actually hated science this year, but that was a lot to do with the specific class and the teacher. But the whole, just science in general, would probably be my favorite subject.
Yeah, I had last year science. Our teacher actually went on maternity leave, and we had a long-term substitute who would give us the answers to everything we did. So I mean, it was kind of like science was pretty fun last year because everybody in our class had almost an 100. So
That's always fun.
my next question is, do you have any good jokes?
Do I have any good jokes?
Yes.
Um, I don't think so. I'm not much of a comedian on the spot.
No, no. But your YouTube videos are pretty entertaining. I know you get some YouTube comedy gold in those.
Yeah, but that's all recorded and edited and stuff.
You have a few
Okay,
chances at
post
that.
processing.
And my next question is, why do you do YouTube?
Really, it was either do YouTube or do nothing, and cause I'd recently quit. I did football for pretty much ever, and this year I actually quit it, and so it was really, I had nothing else to do as a hobby wise. Obviously, like I said, with the past channels, I just did this for fun. I do this one for fun, but this was more of like, I've got really nothing to do, nothing to spend my time and develop my time into, and just kind of push myself and do something with myself, and it's nice being somewhat known um, in a community, and I really just wanted more of that feeling, and you kind of get addicted to that feeling of just growing and getting better and more, and just all of that feeling is kind of addictive, and so once you start, it's just kind of hard to stop.
What position did you play in football?
I played fullback and linebacker.
Oh man, you're like Von Miller Jr. I'm not really a Broncos fan because I'm more of a Patriots fan, so I'm not a fan of talking about the Broncos.
Yeah, I'm a Broncos fan.
Oh man. And so my next question is, it's breakfast time, and I mean, it doesn't matter where you're at or whatever. So what do you grab?
Is this like, am I at a restaurant or am I at like a house?
I mean, if you're out driving and you see a Burger King you went there, I don't care. It's whenever, man. It's like if you're just out.
Probably Chick-fil-A breakfast is probably my favorite thing. Their chicken biscuits are
Oh,
really good.
that's what I was gonna say. Is that's what usually I eat there if I go by there for breakfast.
Yeah,
And it's like the little biscuits. I'm like, dang. And then you have the
those are
bigger one.
really
It's
good.
like, no, you don't have the fun with the little ones. And my next question is, if YouTube doesn't work out, which it doesn't work out for almost everyone, but if it doesn't work out, what career would you like to pursue?
Well, I mean, I'm not really putting forth any plans for YouTube working out because, like you said, most of the time YouTube is so filled these days that
Mhm.
the chance of someone's channel literally making it a job or it's so far fetched that it's literally like getting drafted to the NFL or something like that. The chances are a little bit higher and it's a little bit easier in obviously YouTube than getting drafted to the NFL. But what I'm getting at is that the chances of me getting YouTube as a career very slim, and so I'm not really planning on that at all. I literally have 0% faith in that, which is okay. I do YouTube for fun. I'm not even partnered with anyone just because if you're partnered, you kind of get that temptation of trying to do it for money or whatever. So I make zero off of YouTube, period. I'm not partnered with anyone. I'm not really sponsored by anyone where I get money. Um, and so what I want to do is I plan to just finish high school, go to college, and right now get a law degree and maybe start studying in to be a lawyer or something along those lines.
I mean, you could always get sponsored by Pokemon. You're always open for that one, aren't you?
Yeah, I'd be open for that.
And my next question is, who's your favorite Game of Thrones character? Because you said that you watch that show.
Yeah, I do watch Game of Thrones a lot. I watch it weekly, and I'm really in depth with the story, kind of soaked into that. So my favorite character would probably be either Brandon Stark or Jon Snow, which are kind of Jon Snow is the very basic answer. I don't know if you watched it or not, if you know who that is, but he's like the iconic character of the show, pretty much. And so he's the basic answer, but I mean, I love him. He's awesome. So
See, I don't
that's
I don't watch it, but I know that like the game theorists have done a video on it about Jon Snow, and I'm like, yeah, because every time I see a Game of Thrones poster or whatnot, it always has Jon Snow on it. So I'm like, oh
yeah,
yeah, I can just look at a picture of him and I'm like, hey, that's that Game of Thrones show.
yeah, yeah. He's very iconic.
And can you do any impressions of like any cartoon characters or anyone?
Any impressions of any cartoon characters? Let me think. Um, I'm not too good at impressions. A lot of people in my family are, though. A lot of people in my family can do impressions really well. I'm trying to think if there's any cartoon characters that I can impersonate.
Like the new YouTube simulator game, YouTuber's Life. I mean, there's a
Yeah.
really easy character to impersonate on there. It's when you go to like the game reveals and the girls up there speaking. Woo, 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 woo. That's all you have to do.
um, any cartoon characters? I'm trying to. There's got to be something.
We can skip it and come back to it if you'd like.
All right. Yeah, I'll have to think about that one.
And since you play Minecraft, what's your favorite Minecraft mod?
Favorite Minecraft mod, honestly, is probably the newest one that I have. And that's like not bodies, baddies coordinates. It just kind of puts your XYZ and your FPS in the top right corner. Super simple, but that's pretty much the only mod I use besides shaders and Optifine.
I'm assuming that mod's not very good if you're playing factions and you're in your vault and it's like you're
Yeah,
streaming.
that wouldn't be too good.
I used to. There was this guy when I played on this faction server. I was always like, dude, how many entities are in your chunk? I gotta know. I gotta know how to build a good base. And he almost pressed it once, and I was just been so happy.
That's funny.
So, what's your favorite Minecraft server?
Well, I'm gonna have to say that it was Hypixel, but not anymore after the most recent incident that I've encountered on there. Um, so my favorite Minecraft server, I don't really have one because I really only play right now on the Park and on Mineplex. And a little sneak peek to something coming on my channel. There is a server that's coming out with a lot of different people and builders from places like Hypixel, Mineplex, and a bunch of different places that are coming together, and they're making this one server. Can't really reveal the name, can't reveal too much about it. Just can say that me and a couple other YouTubers are going to be on it. We're going to be recording on there, and I wouldn't say sponsored by the server, but we are going to be hopefully getting to be kind of iconic with the server.
Affiliated.
Kind of, yeah, affiliated with the server and stuff like that. So.
Okay. Sounds like very secret plans.
Yeah.
Is there anything your viewers don't really know about you that you'd like to share?
I really keep an open book. Obviously, I've got some personal stuff that no one really reveals to the internet, stuff like that. But I'm pretty much an open book. So
Man.
if anyone watches my streams or watches my videos, I'm not really too much different in real life than I am in my videos. I try to stay the same and act the same in my videos as I do in if I was talking to someone in real life. So I'm pretty much an open book. If you watch my streams and my videos, you know pretty much everything you need and can know about me.
Canto Slyce, the autobiography by Slyce, coming to a Barnes & Noble near you. It's an open book. You can look at it in the store, and you don't even have to take it home and buy it.
You don't have to buy it. Just read it right there.
What is your favorite YouTube series to record? Because I know you've done Rocket League and you've done Sky Wars and Beta SMP, but what's your favorite to record?
Well, obviously I'm not a huge fan of editing, as most YouTubers aren't.
Yeah, I agree.
Editing just takes a long time. It's kind of boring. So my favorite things to record are just any series at all where I can just kind of sit down and press the record button and just start talking and playing a game, not really have to worry about doing jump cuts or a bunch of editing. That's my favorite things to record. But my favorite things that I've recorded on my channel, probably my Skywars videos, but those are kind of on halt right now because I don't really feel like playing Skywars on any other server than what I have previously. But I don't know, Beta SMP is really fun to record. Rocket League is fun to record sometimes, but sometimes it's also just really painful if you do bad in the game or something like that. But I don't know. I'd have to say maybe Beta SMP is really fun to record.
Okay. Who is your favorite YouTuber besides yourself? I mean.
My favorite YouTuber. Honestly, that would be a collection of a bunch of not a bunch. It's really just like 2 or 3. I can't remember. It's on a channel called Calchop. It's Uberhaxer Nova and Immortal HD. They were previously a part of the group called the Creatures, and they kind of separated themselves and formed their own little group. Now it's called Calchop. It's really funny, really fun to watch. That's probably my favorite YouTube channel. They're really funny guys, and they're just really cool to watch.
I'm gonna have to check that out. I've never heard of that channel actually. I know who Uberhex Nova is, and those kind of people. I've heard of their names, but I've never watched their videos. So I need to go check that out because they sound pretty entertaining.
They're pretty funny.
What is your favorite meme?
My favorite meme, honestly, has to be the SpongeGuard.
I knew it.
SpongeGuard meme, because I watched SpongeBob so much as a kid that seeing a meme come out of it, it just makes it 10 times more funny because of my childhood and my interaction with SpongeBob. But I have so many memories of just watching SpongeBob all day because that was the thing. That was the thing that I watched as a kid. Like a lot of people, they'd watch Fairly Odd Parents, they'd watch Disney Channel. I watched SpongeBob. That was pretty much it. That's what I watched. It's what I enjoyed.
I don't even know I asked that question or knew the answer to it. But as a kid, I always used to watch the George Lopez show at night. I don't know why. Just something I always watched. And my final question, actually, no, I have one more question after this. If you had $1 million, what would you do with it?
If I had $1 million, what would I do with it? Um, I would try my hardest to not blow it, as in I'd put it towards probably college, um, or I would just put it in a savings, kind of grow up, get a house, get a car, and then just just try to be as responsible as I could with it. I'd probably go to my parents for help because they're pretty responsible with money, and so I'd just try not to blow it. That would be the main goal.
You'd have to allocate a little bit of it for gifts for your girlfriend, for like flowers or
Yeah.
whatnot to keep her happy. Because happy wife, happy life. And in my final question, how are you making YouTube great again?
How am I making YouTube great again? Um, by posting some dank content
That's
that
it.
just brings back the life of the Minecraft channel, of Minecraft channels, because um, the Minecraft community has kind of gone completely horrid. It's literally a bunch of just scammers,
And
uh,
pedophiles.
pedophiles. Um, just it's gone from a friendly game where it's just super fun to play to just somewhere where you don't want to be half the time because the community is so salty and so just annoying in general. So I'm gonna do my best to fix and do my pull my own weight with that, but um, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Minecraft community has kind of changed. You can just watch Drama Alert from 2 years ago and then look at it now, and it's like there's always
Yeah,
another Minecraft YouTuber in every episode. So, anything else you want to add? Any impressions you've thought of, or anything else?
I think that's pretty much it. I'm not too great at impressions, so none there, but that's pretty much it.
I bet you do a pretty good Slice impression.
I bet I could do a pretty good slice or a trainer red impression.
Well, I'd like to thank you for coming on here, and if you're watching this on my channel, would you please go out and check out the Dank Memer Slice's channel. He always is posting cool content and live streams just like I do, so if you guys would like to go check out his channel, don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and check out his channel. I'm going to say this, you Dank Memers, you better check out his channel. Anything else, Slice?
That's pretty much it.
Well, I'd like to thank you all again for watching, and have a great Slice day, everybody.